Testing, testing, and we're good. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Ethan's NBA Talks live here tonight. Another 20-minute session of me talking about the NBA. Today, we'll be focusing on the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tonight, he has had enough. Let's, let's be real. He has had enough of this team. I mean, we'll get into that once people start to be here. So, stay tuned. Mic working good? Yep, I think it is working good. Loving this mic. Just got it. If you guys are new, I just got this mic like a week and a half ago, I believe it was. So, pretty cool. We have two people in right now. Welcome to the two people that are in right now. Mike is good. Okay, thanks, Nikki 2 times. By the way, Nikki 2 times is my dad, so make sure to go subscribe to his channel as well. He does videos about sports and opening up cards, so make sure to go subscribe to his channel. We have 3 people in now. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait like 5 minutes so people kind of get in here. Yeah, I got you, Nikki, 2 times. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I got my... So tonight's topic is going to be about Giannis Antetokounmpo and how he's had enough in Milwaukee. So we'll get into that. Now, I know he says, oh, well, I want to spend the rest of my career in Milwaukee. I want to spend my rest of the career winning them championships. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think you're winning championships in Milwaukee in the future. Let's be honest. They're not winning a championship in the future. They have taken a step down every single season since their 2021 championship win. Every season after that, they took a step down. So it's gonna be a fun live tonight. We're up to 6 now. I want to wait a little longer so there's more people in the live tonight. We had a really good live session talking about the Trae Young trade the other night. So that was a really good one. And so we're up to 17, so I'm like waiting for more and more people to come in. Super Gamers says hello. What is up, Super Gamers 8850? Tonight we're going to be talking about Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. A lot going on with that. So 21 people in right now. I think hello, can I be the pancake I want to be? So yeah, I think we are ready to start. So 15 people in right now. People. So, yeah, basically, I think it sums it up pretty good from what I've said in the beginning. Giannis has had enough in the Milwaukee Bucks. So, let's just start with how the other night they got embarrassed in front of their home fans 139-106 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who were one of the hottest teams in the NBA. um, now listen, the Bucks um have not been that good. They are 11th in the East. They have a 17-23 record. That's obviously to that's I mean, when you look at how good the Bucks have performed in previous years, um, winning a championship in 2021, and 2022 was obviously a big year for them, and I mean, uh, getting knocked out, I believe, in the second round. Then I think it all went downhill that one year where they got destroyed by the Heat in the first round when the Heat were the number 8 seed. You know, I think I even picked the Bucks to win the championship that season. So what a disaster that was. Um, but yeah, let's uh get into what happened that ticked off Giannis so much. They got booed at halftime. They were down 76-45. That's obviously a terrible score. It's bad enough losing by 30 after the full time, after the regulation that you're down by 30, but to be down by 30 at halftime at home, I mean, it's just, just a terrible thing to see. The Bucks obviously have been a big story of like the past years. Giannis being one of the best players in the world. Let's quickly go over Giannis' stats just so you guys can understand how good of a player Giannis is. He averages 29 points a game, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. He has a 65% field goal percentage almost. It's just amazing, and yet he has no help on this team. Milwaukee is a very bad team when you look at outside of Giannis and how they play as a group. The Bucks are 25th in the league in points per game. Their field goal percentage is 15th. Oh, no, it's not. It's fifth. Never mind. And their 3-point percentage is second. So they're a pretty efficient team. But the problem is they don't put many points up on the board. I don't know if it's just like a thing where they don't get many chances to shoot, that like they turn the ball over too much. But the Bucks have obviously struggled a lot. Their big thing, I think, this season has been Ryan Rollins. There's a lot of tension going on in the chat right now. I'm just trying to not even look at that. It's best when you got like trolls to not even really pay attention to them. They're helping me. They're helping me. I sometimes appreciate these trolls that are giving me watch time and keeping the algorithm up, I guess you could say, for my life. But the Bucks have struggled. Okay, the Bucks have been a bad team. But Ryan Rollins for that team is the big up and up and that guy is going to be a star. That guy has got a lot of potential. to be a great two-way player. Now, as we talk about the Bucks getting booed by their own fans, um, they so basically what's going on with that is like, in my opinion, I live in Philly where our fans boo our team a lot. I never agreed with going to a stadium and booing your own team. That's just not what I'm about. Okay, you can get mad at your team all you want. You can yell, scream, whatever you want to do. But I mean, just like the thing is, I am kind of I just don't like it when people get boo their own team. When fans boo their own team, it's just not something. And Giannis, to start the second half, it was very funny. He got an and one, and then he went like this, boo, boo, boo. It was to start the second half after they got booed at the halftime. After it was over, I like laughed when I saw that video. That was, but he's right because you should never go to. That's why I call Philly fans. There's some good Philly fans, good passionate Philly fans out there, but a majority of Philly fans, uh, Philly fans are unloyal, in my opinion, when it comes to like booing their team and stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't think booing your team does anything other than just disrespect your own team. But Giannis clearly was bothered by the fact that the Bucks fans were booing them, and they were down by 31. I don't know if that triggers Giannis to want to leave the Bucks. Now, here's the thing, okay? Giannis has denied many trade requests that he's gotten in the past, okay? He is denied many, many trade requests. And like he says all the time that he wants to stay in Milwaukee. Like he says it firmly. Like he really wants to stay in Milwaukee. He's like, I want to retire in Milwaukee. I want to stay with the Bucks. I want to retire. Now, I don't know if Milwaukee fans are up to that point where they want the Bucks to leave. Want Giannis to leave. I don't know if the Bucks fans want them to leave. Want Giannis to leave. Um, do I think their fans handled it well by booing their team? Absolutely not. They shouldn't have booed their own team like that, even though they were down by 31, which is a lot. But and it's actually surprising coming from Milwaukee fans because, like I said, it usually happens in like Philly, New York, Boston, Chicago sometimes. But Giannis does want to retire in Milwaukee. And do I think he's going to be traded at the deadline? Now, look, I've never been a huge fan of Giannis. I've never been a fan of Giannis. But I do think that his happiness is with Milwaukee. But I do think that the Bucks need a fresh start away from him. Is what I need to. That's what I think. I if I were Milwaukee, I'd probably want him traded. Like if I were the management, I just want to blow the team up because the Bucks just keep taking a step down. I think they need a fresh start. Now, the Warriors, I've been hearing, want to trade Jonathan Kuminga and a multiple picks for Giannis. Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's gonna work out for them. Sorry, I just gotta blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. So basically, the Warriors think of trading Jonathan Kaminga, multiple picks. Do you honestly think the Bucks are going to do that? Now, if it's something, even if the Warriors add like Draymond Green in there, which they will, the Warriors will never give away Draymond Green. Even if they had a Jimmy Butler in there, do you really think the Bucks are going to trade Giannis for that? Hell no. Like, you need a lot more to try to get Giannis. Giannis is, like I said, one of the best players in the world. Not the best. Obviously, the Joker is the best in the world. I've said that many times. But Giannis is up there. He's top three. Top three. Um, so you need to do a lot more if you think that you're gonna get Giannis. And that's where I think. Now, Giannis said he'll never demand a trade, but that doesn't mean that the front office will want to trade Giannis to try to restart their franchise and try to build around their uh, stud Ryan Rollins. Let me tell you what Ryan Rollins has done this season. I'm gonna get into his stats real quick. Ryan Rollins. So this is his third year. He has played 40 games, okay? He's averaged 31 minutes of playing time. So he gets playing time. Doc Rivers gets him playing time. 16 and a half points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, zero point 0.4 blocks, 1.5 steals, 2.3 turnovers, 46.5% from the field, 77.4% from the free throw line, 39.8% from three. When you look at those stats, yeah, like I said, gaming girl me, they'll need a lot more, and the Warriors, what they want to offer is not going to cut it. But they need to build around Ryan Rollins because Ryan Rollins is really good and his defense is really good as well. And when you look at it, the 3-point percentage wise and stuff, like the efficiency is there. 39.8% from three is really good in this generation of NBA. When you think about how many threes that people take a game, and just the 39.8% is good from three, but he's very efficient and he's a really great defender. And I feel like Giannis is just kind of taking the spotlight a little bit from him, which is why we have 10 people in right now, by the way. Here is a potential trade that I would probably go with. Now, as you know, there's been rumors before that Giannis could go to the Lakers, and here's the thing. I would hate if that happened, okay? Because I am a Lakers hater all day, every day. I hate the Lakers. I absolutely hate the Lakers. But they're a good team. They're not great in my opinion. I think they're pretty beatable, and they just dominated the Hawks, beating them 141 to 116. I guess I'm proven right there that was a dumb trade by Atlanta, right? I was proven right once again. The potential trade. How about the Nuggets? No, that would I don't think that would work out Giannis to the Nuggets. I mean, I don't think it would just be a good pair with Jokic. And obviously the Nuggets don't want to give up Jokic because Jokic is the most untradeable, best player in the world. No one is going to trade Jokic. I mean, if Milwaukee could offer the Nuggets their whole starting lineup and for Jokic, and the Nuggets would never trade Jokic. Now, here's why I think. You don't. You guys don't have to agree with me. This is just, and I'm not saying this could happen. I'm just putting this out there, kind of. How about Lakers receive Giannis? Okay, this is not going to happen, but I'm just Jokic at power forward and Giannis at center. I mean, well, when you put it that way, I mean, yeah, maybe. I just don't know who the Nuggets would give up. That the Bucks will feel that is good enough to get Giannis. The Nuggets have a good roster around Jokic now. They kind of built the team really good. Yeah, Aaron Gordon would definitely be good. Aaron Gordon, they might have to give more than that, like maybe Cam Johnson as well. They could get rid of him as well. Peyton Watson, they might choose to get rid of as like. Now that would be the. We've talked about bad trades a lot. That would be the worst trade in NBA history. That would be the worst. John Morant for Giannis. That would be the worst trade in NBA history. That I hope you're joking there, Black Dragon Sports Shirt. That would be stupid. That would be. I mean, that would be so stupid that people would think that the Bucks GM had a night out and took a lot of shots, uh, drank a lot of tequila the night before to make that kind of a dumb trade. But here's what I think the Bucks could receive if they traded Giannis to the Lakers: Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, Gabe Vincent, a 2026 first round pick, 2028 first round pick. I'm not saying that could happen. I'm saying it's a possibility because Lakers defensive backcourt sucks. Having Austin Reeves and Luka, that don't believe in that defensive talent. Pistons, Cavs, or Timberwolves? Maybe. I I agree. I agree, Andrew. That I talked to. You could go look at the last live I did. I did talk about that dumbass trade that Atlanta did, and they were all like, "Oh my God, Trey's such a defensive liability. He's hurting the Hawks' defense." Well, I mean, your defense has improved. You allowed 141 points to the Lakers the other day. Good job. Good job improving the defense. Good job there. Stupid trade by Atlanta. But let me know what you guys think of this Lakers Bucks trade. I think it could work. Austin Reeves pairing with Ryan Rollins in the backcourt, that could give you offense from Austin Reeves and defense from Ryan Rollins. That would be a great backcourt, I think. You always want to incorporate offense and defensive talent in your backcourt, I think. DeAndre Ayton to pair in the front court with Miles Turner, I think that would be pretty nice. Or maybe the Bucks trade Miles Turner somewhere else. Gabe Vincent, the Bucks could need a good sixth man. Maybe Gabe Vincent will be that man. And 2026 first round pick and a 2028 first round pick will really just help with the Bucks' future because the Bucks have no future, I think, other than barely missing the playoffs, or barely making it. They could either be a playing team or just be missing the playoffs, being 11th or 12th, not really doing much. And now it comes to the point where, oh, they're terrible even with Giannis playing. They're still terrible with Giannis playing. So, so yeah. I mean, let me know what you guys think uh, about this list. Say a number from 1 to 1 million. I don't know, but 16, because I'm 16 years old. 16. But yeah, 11th. As you guys know, that's very bad for a Milwaukee Bucks team who's done very good over the years. Been one of the most well-known teams in the NBA too. Like, everybody talks about Giannis. A lot of people talk about Giannis. They're 11th in the East, 17-23 record. I went over that already. That's not good enough for Milwaukee. But, and again, does this Lakers and Bucks trade work? I say it could work because the Lakers do have enough talent to give to the Bucks for Giannis in return. Oh, I would. Oh, nothing would piss me off more. I would just pull my hair out if Giannis goes to the Lakers. I'd be furious. But I mean, I guess it would be good for the NBA, good for Adam Silver, that his beloved Lakers are gonna probably go to the finals and win championships. Yay! Oh, I don't think Curry's ever. Curry's gonna retire as a Warrior. Curry's gonna retire as a Warrior. No question about that. Um. But the Warriors, you're right, Andrew. The Warriors. I think. I think. I think Curry's just gonna end up retiring. Like, if they don't get enough talent soon enough, he won't be traded or want to leave. He'll just uh be like, I think my career's done. I've already won 2 MVPs. I've already won 4 championships. I broke the 3-point makes record. I've already gotten 4,000 threes in my career at this point. So I would like to retire. I think that's how Curry will be. I think he's come to a point where he's done enough, and he's probably just gonna want to retire from basketball. It is a shame, you know. Larry Bird versus Steph Curry. um, if they were in a 3-point contest, then Steph Curry's the greatest 3-point shooter ever. But if they were in like a contest together, I think Larry Bird might win it, because when Larry Bird trash talks, when he trash talks, it doesn't come back to bite him. He'll uh, uh, keep up with his word and do what he's gonna do. Uh, so he'd probably be like, oh, I'm gonna destroy Steph Curry, and if he says he'll do that, he'll probably do it. And by the way, I don't mean Larry Bird now. I meant if Larry Bird was in his prime, then maybe he'll beat Steph Curry. Because if you think about it, the guy freaking won a 3-point contest with his jacket still on. But Curry's definitely the better 3-point shooter. There's no question about that. So let me know what you guys think. I had a fun time doing this little session with you guys. Uh, Let me know what you guys think of my opinion on this Giannis ordeal. Do you think Giannis is done, or will he want to retire with Milwaukee? That this is I think it's a good question to ask. Because Giannis has been on the Bucks for like almost a decade or over a decade at this point. But let me know, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.